Okay, we're almost done with him. I went ahead and finished up the trim around the bottom part of his coat, as you can see, and that's all done, and it's looking pretty good. Now there are a couple of spots I need to clean up, like underneath here. Take a knife and go up underneath here and clean that out a little bit. You don't want these little things hanging all over it. And you can take a toothbrush over it if you're very careful, not to rub it too hard, but most of the time I don't do anything but go ahead and paint it after I'm done with it. I don't go back and sand anything. But let's finish up the beard, and I think that will do it. Now, I was in the process of sharing with you how I did the beard. Sometimes I have the beard coming out a little bit, okay, just like so. Alright, on the bottom, and again I use the wider one, as you see, and I take it and I just kind of get a start there, and sometimes a little bit of a curvature, okay. Alright. That's a little tricky right there. You go down first. You want to be careful you don't hit it into the ribbon there. And then I take it up a little bit. Alright. Go down. Around. And lean it towards it and then away from it. Alright. Just like so. That looks good. Alright, so we did the outside edge. Now we're going to do the up underneath a little bit. You want to be very careful. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't share with you. When I put the lip in here, all I did was put a stop cut straight across, 1/8 of an inch from where we put the hole, and then I undercut it, okay, and then you had a little bit of a because it was a stop cut and you undercut, there was a little bit of a hard edge there, the square edge, and all I did was cut that off, and that's how you got the lip in there. Alright, sorry about that, I should have explained that before. Alright, so we're back with this. You notice I'm going kind of in opposite directions sometimes. You want to be very careful and have control over this thing, and the best way to do it is do it with your hand. Okay, don't do it with your hand, but put your thumb on it like I do here. It will just help you control that. Alright? And I go ahead and I kind of match them a little bit in between. We're going to take the other one and fill up the take a look back here because I can't see it too well. Okay, and then I take the little one, back to the little one. We're going to go back over these and just go ahead and start doing all the flat portions here. Alright, I'm just going to randomly go around it, anything that looks flat. Go back over it with this one. I'm going to take it back here once again. It's hard to see it for some reason. Maybe if I wet it, I can see it a little bit better. Take the spray bottle. Oh, there we go. I can see it. See, it comes out a little bit nicer. You know, if you decide you want to leave it plain, you don't have to paint it. Some people like it without all the paint on it, but I think painting it adds a lot of character to a piece. So it's a little deeper there than I want, so let's just bring this arm down just a tad. There we go. But you get the idea. See the difference when you only do one versus doing it like a 2 different widths of your V-tool. It just adds an extra dimension to the piece. Be very careful when you go up here to the lip. I've already gone through it once or twice before. All these flat spots. I go on the top here first and work my way down. I'll flip it over. I'll do the edge here. This can be very time consuming. I really enjoy doing this. It's just a different type of carving for me. I've always were very used to just using a knife for everything, including the beard, and you'll see that in a lot of my first videos. But after discovering what this thing can do, and you know, I've been carving a long time, and I just refused to, because I had a hard time sharpening them and didn't want to be bothered. But when I saw the results of what it can do, and you can see it as I'm doing it, it's very hard to get those results with a knife. And that's why you'll have carvers use a little bit of a gouge, a little bit of a, you know, different types of tools for different effects. Now you notice I missed part of the beard here, so let's go back. There we go. That looks real good. Alright, I'm real happy with that. Just cleaning up here and there a little bit. Alright, I think that will do it. And there's our piece, and all I have to do is paint him, and he'll be ready to sell. I think I'll hang on to this simply because I made the video out of it. So what I should do, I don't go over painting a whole lot, but if you take the DVD, if you buy the DVD, I'll make sure that I put the new way that I antique with the mineral oil and oil base burn umber, and to show you how that works. Alright, we're going to go ahead and finish this up. We'll go ahead and paint it probably tomorrow, and that will be our final video on it. Will come tomorrow. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this little series of the Shorty Santa, and later on we'll show you how to do the bottle stopper Shorty Santa with, you know, different effects, different things that you can do. But this is a simple one. You can also do it with a pair of pants if you want. The Shorty Santa, I just named it that because he was kind of a stubby little guy with his boots going all the way around. So I think that worked out pretty good. I'm very happy with the way he turned out. I hope you enjoy this series, and that we'll get this painting, or after it's done painting I'll get another video of it. Okay folks, take care, bye bye.